Welcome back, Nathan Amovich. Here we have the brush fire rig, Gator. Just doing a quick walk around. This is going to be a full detail of everything on here, Simon. So this is going to be a long video. This has been, me and my dad custom made everything on here. The brush fire rig and everything. So let's get into it. So let's start at the front. So right at the front we have a tow hitch with a clevis on it, just to tow stuff in. We have a Simon, which I will demonstrate later on. We have some fence cutters. We got I think 250 feet of 1-inch hose here. And there's we did this somewhere in the trailer, but we have a what do you call them? A CPR. These two pins come out, and this comes down, and this comes up, but since that's in the way right now, this is the 625i Gator. This was a 2013 model. Little dirty. We have two headlights, one there and one there. It is John Deere green. We have the black. And we put this piece of plywood in to hold everything. We got this with the roll cage. So now let's start in this section. So right here we have this dirty seat, and this seat cover pops up and you can remove it. Right here we have all the caution labels and stuff. So this button, these toggle switch is for the bed. Now it's an electric lift, so the bed lifts up and down, which we use. Now this is the pedal for the siren. For it to work, you have to have the key on, the strobe button, which yours probably doesn't have. Then that is it. That's the siren. This is the throttle, then the brake pedal. Don't mind that Gatorade bottle. Right here is your gear shift. Right here is in neutral, and then just pretty basic. You have reverse. Then you have high and low. Next you have the parking brake. To release, you pull up a little bit and press this thumb button. Then we have the differential lock, which I will say right now, never use this on hard ground or whenever you're turning. It will destroy the axle and stuff. Here we have the key. I'll show you everything here. So we have oil pressure, seat belt, and then put the parking brake on. The parking light comes on. We have the fuel, the miles per hour, the hours, the time, which is incorrect. Here is the mode. For that, we have 4-wheel drive, strobe, which is for the siren, and the caution, which we don't have on right now. Front headlights, rear headlights, and this is for the sprayer, which I will show you. Here is a 12-volt plug. You can charge your phone, any type of thing. Right here we keep some tools, which I won't show you that. And then these tools here are for the hoses. They don't take the vice grips or any sort of pliers and destroy those nice expensive hoses. If we go over under here, we have the gas tank, which I think is a 7-gallon, if I'm correct. We have first aid and supplies under here. So we just have some sandpaper, some eye wash, some cordage, zip ties, a bungee strap, a razor blade, and first aid. So let's put that back. Always remember to always clean up your stuff and don't leave anything out. It is a good habit to get into. You do have your seatbelts. You should wear them every time you go on. You should wear a helmet. That is advised. So now if we come on to the other side, we will see that there's not much over here. We have a fire extinguisher, the air intake. Under here we have not much stuff. And I want to show you this. This is, you see where it says no drill? You don't drill here because it has, that's where the fuel tank is. Here we have kind of a mud pit flap. I gotta put that rivet back on. 625i. You have a little storage compartment right here. 2 cup holders. So, you got your seatbelt. Oh, I think now we should move on to the Fast Attack Wildland prescribed burn kind of thing. So let's start on this side. So here we have a draft hose. So if we want, we could take this, open this, connect that, and go into a pond and pull a draft and use water, and we could fill the tank and stuff. Here is 100 feet of regular garden hose with a nozzle attached, and we reel that in. Here is the 80-gallon tank, which I will show you. It is about 640 something pounds. I will show you. It is full. So it is fully. This is the fuel. This is how to fill it up. Or if we wanted to, we pull a draft. We would close this all the way. Make sure this is empty. Open this. Take the hose. Back it up to some sort of water supply. Connect it. Open this all the way, and it'll fill. Now, whenever you buy a pump like this, always have a recycler. And put some so it doesn't fully close all the way, because it will burn up your pumps. Here, they're not here right now. They're in the trailer, but 2 drip torches. If we come around over here, this is extra fuel for the pumps. One right up there and one up there. I'll show you later. This is for foam, which does have a little bit in there. Here is an 1.5-inch valve. Here's an inch. Just have an adapter on it right now. That's for the sprayer. I'll show you that. Right here is the valve that goes. Now the reason we put this metal mesh is because the drip torches would go up here and they would burn the hose. That goes up to here to swivel connect. And that goes to the hose, and then down here. This is what we use to spray chemicals and the spray bot, which I will show you. Gotta open this, I can't forget about that. A little sticky. Here's a Honda GX 160, a very nice high pressure pump. Here's our valve. Here's our pressure gauge. Never go over 60 psi on this Davy one. I don't know the horsepower on this, but I think it's a 3 to 4. No, it might be more. Here you have your on and off switch, your throttle, fuel shut off, choke, an air intake, fuel, pull start, carburetor, manifold, exhaust, spark plug. Here we have a Davy Firefighting general purpose pump right here. It comes with 3 outlets, and we put a T on. Here is where you would prime it. It's already primed. I'll show you. It's a little sticky. Nah, I'll show you later. Down here we have a vibration pad, which is just rubber that helps with the vibration. Here we have the drain plug, which you always remove to drain the pump. Here we have a T swivel that goes up to the fuel gauge. I'm sorry, the pressure gauge. This is a solenoid that attaches to this. And then this goes on like this. Then these fold out, they come around, as you can see. And then you have spray bars. These are used for spraying chemicals and water and stuff. This is a nice one, he just bolts on. Come up here, we have another Honda pump. Now this one's for only drafting. We can't connect it. We could connect it to a tank. It's a little small though. We could draft from a tank too. We have the 2 rear lights. Here we have 3, each 100 feet of regular garden hose. Here we have a reducer from fire hydrant to 1.5 inch. Then we have a fire hydrant valve. Here's a 1-inch nozzle. Then we have adapters. Then here's another sprayer. Here is these connect. We have 1.5 inch fire hose, and we have more adapters in there. Right here, this is the primer. You connect that to there and you prime it. And you see that, the tank. Right here, as you can see, we have a wire that we can remove that runs to here, and then that's for the spray. Fire extinguisher. So let's get out for a drive. We're gonna take it out and do the driving and show the demonstration. Come up close. You'll see that right on the brake, you pull up and then press the button. Let full tank, I am still going to keep it in high. Put it in low. Shut it off. Remove the key just a little bit. Now if we come back here to this, up here we do have a full tank. A full tank. And this is what we'll be testing. To start it, make sure the switch is all the way on. We don't need to choke it because just give it a little bit of throttle. Now, make sure it is fine. The way to tell on this one is if this starts to leak water, see like that? That's how you know it's prime, because there's no air in the system. So, might as well choke it. Now, if you go over here, you can see we're right at 10 psi at idle. Now, at 10 psi, this is where you pretty much like it. Now, if we bring it up to 60, much more water pressure. So, let's go to water. Hop on, cameraman. So as we can see, ignition key is all the way in. Put on the brake. Wait for it to... Put it still on the brake. Park and brake off. Put it into high. This is the tree we'll be watering. Back it up. Neutral. Park and brake. Shut off. cycle it. Now you always want to make sure it's never fully closed, so just stop. Now if you get up there, you'll see when I open it. Next step. And that was the Gator. Goodbye.